Welcome back, everybody, to Getting Down to Business. And this is your host, Rio De Niro. This is episode 6. And you know what? We got...
Hey, it's your girl, Kiosha. So excited to be on another episode of Getting Down to Business, episode 6. Wow, this is so amazing. Please make sure that you are liking, you're subscribing, and of course, share the love, okay? We want more individuals just like you in the Ballers Club. Let me tell you, are you in? If you're not in, make sure that you subscribe. That's your step 1. Hey, Rio.
Yo.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good. I'm super excited. I say that every episode.
You're always excited.
But I really do mean it.
I know you're excited. So we know you're not lying. But you know what? I'm hyped up because this morning, actually, I was like, yeah, we're going to talk about business, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about business and things that you need to do and everything. And then I got I'm sorry. And so just to let me say this real quick. So guys, some of the businesses we do affiliate marketing, right? We do heavy affiliate marketing. We do business consulting, and we help people with their business credit and personal credit. And we also have regular full-time jobs. So we do a lot. And, we do a podcast, right? And we do training videos. So we do a lot of different things. So anyway, just yesterday, in one of the businesses that we promote, inside of that group, someone posted something in the group, and I said, "Oh, this is what we're going to talk about today."
Okay.
This is perfect. And I know you haven't heard it yet, so I'm going to let you hear it.
Let me hear it.
I'm going to let you hear it. And you know what? I don't even have to read it because, we got our little bot that reads for us. So we're going to let him read this. And you tell me what you think about this.
This business is too hard. So I just joined here, and I've been trying for a few days. Of course, I did everything right, but 0 sales. I am busy with my day job and have 0 energy, time, and concentration to even go through any video trainings. This is only creating extreme anxiety, so much that I just want to quit. I already have a couple of blogs and 0 meaningful posts on them. Watching all these training videos are extremely overwhelming. And by the way, I am a tech whiz. I used to set up many WordPress domains, hosting accounts, transferring domains, and coding websites, and did some marketing in the past. But it's not really my thing. I know how to do it, but it's so overwhelming and my mind scatters too quickly and gets blocked from analysis paralysis. So much that I just want to quit. I don't have any products on my own and don't own a business to promote. I joined here thinking this will be much, much simpler. That I will get leads here and not have to create them myself, since that is a pain in the rear end. I don't have my own YouTube studio, and I am definitely not a camera-friendly person. I don't show myself anywhere online, so video marketing is out of the question. Plus, I have an imposter syndrome and feel a lot of guilty when trying to sell anything. Heck, I even fix people's bikes for free, because I feel uncomfortable taking money from the unfortunate. And me myself, I never even click open, let alone buy anything from any promotional marketing emails I am getting. And I am getting like hundreds of them a day. All with those flashy red and yellow squeeze pages with pop-ups and upsells. That looks so salesy. So I am highly suspicious that there are sufficient gullible, desperate people out there to sustain all of our businesses who are trying to do the same.
That, sir, is a lot.
That's a lot.
Unpack.
I already told you. So I want us to try to attack this piece by piece, okay? So what do you think about the fact that he said, I'm busy with my day job and have 0 energy, time, and concentration to even go through any training videos? Thoughts?
Wow. Again, lots to unpack, and really honestly want to echo your sentiments. There has been so many days because the current role that I have is very exhausting, because there's so many individuals who need access to me. So I get pulled in a gajillion, yes, gajillion different ways. I'm actually on call 24/7.
24.
24/7.
7.
So someone at any time of the day has access to me. However, do I want to live like this forever? No. So that's why I have to hustle hard in my other businesses to slowly remove myself from this current vehicle that I'm using to help drive, my and fuel some of my other businesses. So I would say step one for this individual, whoever you are, is one that you really have to figure out, prioritize your time, prioritize your day, because my day kind of looks like, okay, from this time to this time, I'm just going to do my very, very best to just dedicate myself to this particular vehicle where I am right now, and really just put all of my thought there. My thoughts aren't scattered about with other things and tasks that I need to do for my other business. I'm just focused on my 9 to 5 during that 9 to 5 window. After that window, it's my time to just simply focus on what I need to do so that I can slowly begin to remove myself from this 9 to 5. So my desire to remove myself from that 9 to 5 makes me watch training videos.
Yes.
It makes me educate myself on the businesses that I want to excel in, because my desire to not have to have all these focuses and be 24/7 on and have access and people having access to me, I want that to lessen. So in order for me to do that, I have to be focused on what's going to remove me from that situation. So I would say that if it's really honestly your desire to have your own business, then you're going to have to push past it. Are there days where I just want to lay down and not do anything?
Of course.
Yes. And sometimes I do, because I need that simple, just kind of breaking that mind break. However, my desire though kicks in and says, hey, this isn't the life that I want to lead. These other things, these other businesses can help me get there. So I'm going to have to get my butt up, and I need to watch the video.
Hey, I'm 100% with you. Also, part of this, he also said before, he said that I'm busy and all that stuff. He said, so I just joined here and I've been trying for a few days.
Ooh.
Of course, I did everything right, but zero sales. Now, listen, you cannot tell me you just been here for a few days and you did everything right. That's impossible, because just for what we've done months and months and months, and we still haven't done everything right. We're still figuring things out. So I sort of feel like this guy is coming in thinking that this is literally something like a passive, like just, all right, just get in and then plop, put it out, and it's just going to make money.
If it was that simple, everybody would do it.
Everybody
Passive
would do
income is not passive by any means. By any means, it's not at all.
It's work to get
It's
to the
work.
passive.
And even in the passive, you can't take your foot off the gas.
No, you can't,
right?
'cause
Because
then-
that's what got you where you can step back.
Yep.
Right. So we have what now we're just collecting mentors all across all across the nation, as we just really learn all of our businesses and kind of deep dive. But those individuals, and they're sitting there with sitting on millions. It's not because they're not doing those initial things. They just now can employ people to put the foot on the gas.
Exactly.
So for them, yeah, it is passive because they're not the ones grinding. But in these days here, you have to do everything right and you have to continuously do it over and over and over and over and then tweak along the way because we've
Gotta
learned
tweak.
it's so we're like pivot all
Pivot
the
master. You know
time.
what I'm all about. Pivot media. Yes.
Yes. So you have to, and you can't give up, because it is a process and it's work. Period. Just bottom line.
It is. And so, all right. So you said we have a lot to unpack. So let's go to the next part. He said this is only creating extreme anxiety so much that I just want to quit. I already have a couple of blogs and zero meaningful posts on them. Watching all these training videos are extremely overwhelming. And and one more part I want to put in there. He said, and by the way, I am a tech whiz. I used to set up many WordPress domains, hosting accounts, transferring domains, and coding websites, and did some marketing in the past. But it's really not my thing. I know how to do it, but it's overwhelming and my mind scatters too quickly and gets blocked from analysis paralysis so much that I just want to quit.
I love that analysis paralysis. You know, I'm the analysis queen.
That's, you know what that is. That's our first show. Our first show, In Pursuit of Imperfection. It's when you analyze things way too much and you're trying to be perfect, what happens?
Yeah,
You're frozen.
You get frozen in just the amount of things that you want to perfect. You want everything to be perfect. And then I would also challenge this individual to step back and ensure that what they're blogging about is meaningful and impactful to them.
Yeah.
Because I would say if you're a tech whiz, then your blog should be nothing but about tech. Because that's what's going to capture your interest and that's what's going to fuel your passion and it's not going to feel like work to you.
Right.
Now, if you're a tech person talking about gardening tools, like you
Yeah.
are in the wrong
You're in
space,
trouble.
honey, because you are going to be like, oh, I don't really want to do this. I'm not going to push this. But if it's about something that you love and you're passionate about and you are just like really just nerding out, right, about certain specific things and like you can be the guru of whatever and you can just go down, dig deep. Like people are going to look to you for the answers and it's not going to feel like work to you. It's not going to feel like work for you to take that time to say, okay, from this time to this time, I really need to focus on XYZ. And then I think later, and we'll probably unpack that, he or she said that, and I don't even want to be on camera.
Right.
You don't need to be.
What do you want to?
You're technologically like you are.
Dude, you could just put your voice on it.
You can voice over. You can employ an influencer. You can do so many other things. You can be a narrator. And if you're narrating about the things that you're passionate about, that time is gonna fly by.
It's gonna just completely fly by, there's another part here that really gets me too. The other part that gets me is that he goes, I don't have any products on my own and don't own a business to promote. I joined here thinking this will be much simpler, that I will get leads here and not have to create them myself, since that is a pain in the rear end. This dude doesn't even want to, he really thinks, I'm going to join, make a website, put it online, and sit back and get all that money. It's just going to come on through. What? That's like somebody just opening up a restaurant in the woods, in the forest, and expecting
everybody to know
everybody to come
that they're open for business. Yeah. Lots to unpack.
This dude, I don't know. I feel like he's kind of delusional, and And for him to say he doesn't even have a business
I
on
was
his own,
just about to go there because I'm like,
come on, dude.
we
So
we
what are you
we
doing?
we provided you with the business and
Yeah,
products. So you got products, you have businesses, and a lot of the things that we do, we have like tons of content and stuff where we can be right in front of it, but a lot of it is not us front and center. You know, we are partnering with Canva, we're partnering with this one, we're
yeah,
partnering, right? So that we don't have to put ourselves out there if we don't necessarily want to, right? And then we have other businesses who are already established, and our business is to promote their business.
that's it. I just don't get it. I feel like this guy, he's the lazy marketer.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna say it like that. He is the true definition of the lazy marketer. You cannot be lazy in marketing.
And I would almost go just a little bit further, because I really want us to analyze and go through an episode where we talk about the difference between an entrepreneur and a
Yeah.
wantrepreneur. If you
Yeah.
want to be an entrepreneur, you kind of stay in a space of excuses, and
Yes.
then entrepreneurs stay in a space of action, and it's an
No
obstacle.
excuses.
Yeah, there's really no excuses and no obstacles that we cannot scale. Do we get frustrated? Do we get, sometimes we feel like, oh my God, this isn't working. Like, what am I doing wrong? And so, but what doesn't stifle us, that none of those things hinder us. None of those things say, oh, well, I just can't do this. Otherwise, we will be in a space where we're wanting to be a entrepreneur, but we're not anywhere there, because lots of
Yeah.
people would like to live life on their own terms, but people don't possess the discipline to be able to do it, the knowing to be able to do it. And it really, and quite honestly, as we continue to process through this journey, really the individuals who are really making money, they're saying like, I'm not any smarter than anybody else. I'm not.
Exactly.
I was working at Cheesecake Factory, I was working at,
And
all these different
it's
places.
not even anything fake that they're saying. It's real.
Exactly.
It's real.
They just did it. They put in the work,
Yeah.
and you put in the work, you become action oriented, and you just simply do it because the passion on the inside of me is to be there, be in a space where I don't have to ask someone, if I can take time off, or accruing time so I can take time with my family. I'm currently in healthcare. We're on 24/7. Like, I
24/7.
don't get a day off, right? There's sick people every single day, right? And so in that field, in that industry, I have to be on. But I'm creating a ballers club where I can get to that space where I can say passive income, and know that I got other people, still putting their foot on the gas, and where this thing is going, and I'm doing what I want to do. But right now I'm grinding
You
every
got
single
it.
day.
You got to stay grinding, man. And then so let's go to the next part, right? So we got the next part goes into I don't have my own YouTube studio. I guess he's talking about like how we have a studio,
Mm-hmm.
but we all know that you don't need a studio.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about if you like. I've seen so many videos that are very successful, and these affiliate marketers are making so much money, and all they're doing is having a square on the screen, and they have a green screen background, and they're showing some training stuff, or they're explaining stuff doing a screen share. So that's an excuse. I don't really want to hear that excuse. And he says, I'm
Like,
definitely not camera friendly. I'm not a camera friendly person. Once again, you don't need to be on camera. You
mm-hmm.
could do your voice only.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. People just care about the information. Some people like to see a person behind it, but at the end of the day, you really don't have to do that. Now, this person also seems like they're very, very paranoid because they talk about, I don't show myself anywhere online. So video marketing is out of the question. Plus, I have an imposter syndrome and feel a lot of guilt, or I feel guilty when trying to sell anything.
Hmm.
Heck, I even fix people's bikes for free because I feel uncomfortable taking money from the unfortunate. What do you, I mean, money from the unfortunate. So is he feeling like when he's selling these products, he's scamming people and they're unfortunate, or what is it? I mean, if you really feel like you're scamming somebody, that means it's the wrong product.
Mm-hmm.
We've have products that we've purchased and
Talk about
we were going to promote, and then when we tried it ourselves, we were like, this is a scam.
it.
We can't promote this. So the money's gone. It's done deal. So
Done deal.
that product's on the shelf, we're not promoting it. But when you find a product that you believe in and it works for you, I don't see it as sales anymore. I see it as helping people. I'm going to help. Let me show you this product that could help your business. Let me show you this product that could help you start a business. See, the mentality is different. I'm not selling. Not one time do I feel like I'm selling a product. When I talk to somebody about it, I'm explaining what it is and say, hey, this might be able to help your business. Either they're going to say, yes, that's a brilliant idea, or no, I don't think it's going to work. That's it. But I'm not scamming anybody. I just feel a way about it. The way he says, unfortunate people. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, to your point, make sure that it's something that you're very passionate about. Make sure it's something that doesn't feel misleading or, like they're kind of twisting the truth or whatever. And then try it yourself. If you can be a product of the product, then that makes you feel like, hey, I know it works because that's what I'm using to do X, Y, Z. Also, I would also say that you have absolutely zero control over individuals doing the work. All you can do is give it to them and say, hey, this is how I'm using it. This is how you can use it too. Much like what we're doing now, like we led you to this place, right? And we said, hey, this is what you can do. And this is what we're doing. And this is how you can use it. But I have zero control over you literally taking the time, stopping at whatever time at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. and saying, I'm going to sit down and watch this training so I understand how it's applicable to me and my business. I can't do that for you. You can't do that for people. All you can do is lead them to the water. You can't make them drink, right? And so that same old adage holds true today. We just can't. And so you can't feel responsible if those individuals took their last $25 and decided to open up a business and they didn't count up the cost. You have to count up the cost in this business. Any business, right? Yeah. Like you have to count up the cost. You can't take your last $25 and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. And tomorrow I'm going to be a millionaire. So I'm not going to worry about that. That is not how you do business. If you need somebody to talk to you, come talk to us.
Come talk to us. We'll tell you.
Tell you.
We'll tell you about it. I'll tell you for sure.
Tell you how to do it.
So now the next part, and this is going to be the last part. He says, and me, myself, I never even click, open, let alone buy anything from any promotional marketing emails I'm getting. And I'm getting like hundreds of them per day. All with those flashy red and yellow squeeze pages with pop-ups and upsells that look so salesy. So I'm highly suspicious that there are sufficient gullible, desperate people out there to sustain all of our businesses who are trying to do the same.
Yep. And I would say the reason you see it so much is because it works, right? Yeah. And so we're slowly, now like fast track, we Very understand fast. The system and we understand what works. We understand the psychology of consumers, right? And so there's just certain things that appeal to consumers. And so the reason why you're currently not you feel like I've built everything and I've done everything. Well, there's a little bit more that you got to do. There's a little bit more that you got to
did a couple
tweak.
Days. Don't give me that.
Well, there's still more that you have to do. And it's tweaking those things. It's understanding the psychology of a consumer. And then as well, the reason you probably haven't clicked on it is because you've already kind of got in your mind, that you don't want to patron these particular individuals. But I promise you, if there is something that you need behind those clicks, you're definitely going to click. You're going to put your email in there. You're going to do what they say do. Why? Because it's your desire has been piqued, and now they say that they can satisfy that. So
Look, do we buy Coca-Cola, Sprite? Do we respond to different Walmart ads, beer ads, anything, new movies that's coming out? See, when he says he doesn't click on anything that he receives, yeah, that's probably right. He probably doesn't click on any emails. But how did he get to this business?
he clicked. He
clicked on something.
He had to have clicked
So
because
he's already
we already
lying.
know.
He's already
For
lying.
you to even have gotten this far,
How did you get?
we got you, brother.
Yeah, how'd you get in? and by the way, I just want to say it's this email, not email. This post was in a group. This wasn't to us. This was just in the group of a product that we sell as well. So that's I just want to make sure it's not somebody complaining to us.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt the need to reply because I was just like, that's ridiculous. I just don't like the fact that he's been in business for a few days. Okay.
Man, we would have been
what?
Closed shop.
We would have closed. It would have been grand opening, grand closing. All right. Straight up.
Yeah,
And so it just really irritates me because I know how much work it takes. It takes a lot of work. And when you try to act like people are gullible or whatever, it's not about people being gullible. That's not who I'm targeting.
Mm-mm.
I'm not targeting people who are gullible. I'm targeting people who want to make money.
Who want to work.
Who want to work and make money. And whenever I talk, see, what we do one-on-one Zooms as well. So when we're talking to some of our, marketers that's under us, you don't just sign up and then we're like, okay, have fun.
Good luck out there.
We're like, contact us anytime. Here's our number.
Mm-hmm.
We jump on Zooms. We teach you. We ask you, have you found any good ways to do some marketing? We exchange ideas. This is a team, and our whole goal is for us all to be successful. And I just don't understand how I felt like his first post in the group was, hey, I tried for a few days and I'm ready to quit. You didn't come in saying, hey, does anybody have any ideas of things that I could do? He was putting out trying to answer all the rebuttals in his rant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing video marketing. I don't believe in trying to sell to people. I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Not going to make it.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I mean, he could if he wants to actually just like learn the process. And we take zero excuses, like,
Oh, man.
Because
Talk about Google.
oh my gosh, we've gone through so much, and then it's not like we don't have priorities and responsibilities, children, everything you got, we got it, and still grinding. Why? Because the desire is there to succeed. And so in order for you to do that, there's just some things that you have to be able to overcome. And then you have to learn, you have to be coachable. We've learned in this process that, you have to collaborate. You have to be willing to talk to the people who are, and this is what I am learning as well, is that they're people who are successful. They always give back, and they always want other people to be successful.
Exactly.
So you can ask any question, you can come into any group, and you can ask for the Zoom calls, because collaboration is the new currency, period. Like, you have to get out there and you have to talk to people and say, hey, what are you doing? And people, at 99% of the people that we're meeting and that we're encountering, they're like, oh, let's hop on a call. Let's talk. Let's do this, instantly. So I just honestly feel like you're going to have to come out of your shell a bit. I, by nature, am a total, complete textbook definition of an introvert. Totally, totally am. However, in moments like these, I got to come out of my shell. Why? Because the desire that I have to be successful is far greater than my insecurity.
Preach.
I'm always preaching.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but another quick piece I wanted to mention is that, like we said, don't let anything stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Don't let these obstacles just throw you off. We had a situation with Google. We placed a Google ad and we spent hours on this one little ad. Try to make it perfect, of course, that's what we do. And that's what makes it take longer, but at least we did it in one night. Okay? Put it out, and after about 4 or 5 hours, Google approved that ad. And guess what? That ad was producing.
Sure was.
It was doing great. And then all of a sudden,
It was like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
yeah. And then all of a sudden, we get an email. Your ad has been stopped or suspended or paused. And we're like, why? What's going on? You need to verify your business. Okay, I mean, I thought I did that in the beginning. So we went through the verification process. They told us it would take 7 days to verify. We're like, wow. Luckily, after 2 days, they approved us. They were like, you're good. You're back on. We're like, woohoo. Turn back on.
Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Ads
cha-ching,
going on.
cha-ching,
We're
cha-ching.
doing good again. And then all of a sudden, boom, email. Your account has been suspended. For what? We didn't change anything. We didn't do anything different. You already verified us. But then they can't even truly explain what we did. So now we're in this whole, what do they call it when you're appeal stage? Appeal. So we're trying to appeal this.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? We're not stopping.
Mm-mm.
We're not stopping. We still have other ways to promote. That was just going to be one of our many ways.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, are we going to shut down shop because of that? Of course not, you know? And people go through this stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what's happening, right? Google has these bots and they're automatically just doing things like the human went through and said, okay, we're good. But then the bot went through and saw maybe one word and was like, oh, that triggered something in me, even though we didn't do anything wrong. So now we got to go talk to a human. So what I'm saying is that when you guys go through these problems, please don't just let this stop you. Go ahead and push on. Try to appeal. Try to do whatever you have to do, because as long as you're not doing anything illegal, then you have nothing to worry about. And if for some reason Google or whoever doesn't want to allow you to promote or advertise your business, you move on, because there's other ways to do it. Mm-hmm. That's all.
And that's the true entrepreneur. You're going to have roadblock blocks, and there's going to be many. There's going to be many. There's going to be many discouraging days and nights, and you're like, why am I doing this? You know, but the end goal, your passion is there, your desire is there. Wherever your heart and your focus and your attention is going to, you're going to be successful. You simply just need to overcome some of these small things, and they're meant to discourage you. They are meant to stop you along the way.
Yep.
But the individuals who press beyond those things are the people who are winning, and that's why it's only 1%, because everybody else just wants it to come easy.
They're just lazy.
You want it to come easy, or you thought this was just going to be, oh, I'm just going to get on my computer. And then too, and I really don't like individuals who say that, oh, just take a couple hours out of your day and it's a couple hours for you maybe now, but hey, for those of us who are grinding 9 to 5, you got to do XYZ, you got kids to feed and homework to do and all kind of stuff, and going to school oh my gosh, it's a lot. No, you're not going to get done in 2 hours and your business is going to be successful. It's not. You're going to have to work. And bottom line, that's it. You don't get to escape that.
Yep. So, hey, guys, speaking of work, We got tons of work to get back to. Seriously, this is a super busy weekend for us, but we have to take time to put out these episodes because we feel like this, man, we get a lot of feedback and people really love what we talk about. And we want to continue to give back because that's just something that we love to do. We love to help people, be successful. So we really appreciate you watching this episode. I hope you got some out of it. If you're curious about the business that we're talking about, it's in the description. It's going to be the all-in-one business that's down there. Check it out. You like it? Cool. Join. You end up working with us. If you don't, it's okay. We'll have something else for you, or you'll find something else for yourself. And don't forget to like and subscribe. You got to like and subscribe because this helps us, with that YouTube algorithm. So like, subscribe, and share, and watch the whole video and tell people about it and all that stuff.
Yeah, all that good stuff. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you coming to hang out with us here at the Ballers Club. We're going to have tons of information for you down in the description. Make sure you check them all out. We're going to have some updates coming up for you guys because we know we promised you some things and it is coming. It is coming. So till next time, guys, keep balling.